Back now, and I'm joined by stamp specialist Ron Umile, who's brought in 5 different stamps, all from about the same time period, but they vary greatly in value, and he's going to tell us why. You told me that a lot of people come in and they'll bring a stamp that's fairly old, and they'll say, Ron, how come this isn't worth a whole bunch of money? What do you tell them?
Well, this is what I tell them, Steve. These are stamps from the 1861 through 66 time period. And we start with a 3-cent stamp, which is the common stamp for the time period. This was the stamp that was used on most of the postage. And stamps are issued in sets with increasing denominations.
Right.
Here we have the 3-cent, a 5-cent, a 15-center, a 24-center, and a 90-cent, all from the same time period. The 3-center was the stamp, as I said, that was most often used for postage.
Very common.
And that stamp is worth about $2.
And that's the one that people would bring into you, and they'd say, gosh, it's so old, you would think it'd be worth more.
Many more of that issue were printed for the demand.
What if I brought in a 5-cent stamp,
Well,
which is the next denomination? How much does it go up?
That would jump you up from about $2 to about $100.
Okay, we might mention that all of the stamps we're showing here are canceled, and if they were in mint, they'd be a bit more. The next stamp is the 15-cent stamp. What's the value on that?
For example, the 15-center in the used state would be $150,
Yeah.
and in a mint state, $1,500.
Wow, so 10 times as much. That's incredible. The last 2 stamps are great, and obviously they didn't print as many of these, increasing the value. This one, I believe, is 24 cents. What's the value of that one in its current
24
condition?
cent in the used condition would be $150, and mint would be $1,700.
And finally, the 90-cent stamp?
The 90-cent used, $400, and in mint condition, $2,500.
Wow, for the mid-1800s, that sounds like a large denomination stamp, 90 cents.
Yes, it is, and it was mostly used on packages and mail going abroad.
All right, very interesting, and I thank you very much for educating us today.
You're welcome, Steve.